Welcome back to my Girl Love series review on this channel. Today, let's talk about episode 5 of Enemies with Benefits. Friends with Benefits sounds like a story about two people who are simply looking for a no-strings-attached relationship. But the more I watch this series, the more I feel like it's actually the story of two people who are already in love. They just aren't brave enough to admit it. What I love most about this series is the way it flips the usual romance formula. Normally, we spend a long time watching two characters develop feelings, realize those feelings, and eventually get together. Here, the story begins when they're already in a special kind of relationship. Viewers gradually get to uncover the emotions beneath the surface and watch how the relationship develops over time. Maybe that's why even a simple look between Lan and Wine can create so much emotion. Yan and JingJing have a special ability to convey chemistry through their eyes alone. They barely have to do anything. A glance, a small smile, or even a moment of silence is enough for viewers to feel the connection between these two characters. This episode also continues to show why Wine is such an interesting character. Most of the time, she appears composed, professional, and completely in control of everything around her. But every time she gets drunk, all those walls come down. After arguing with Lan and drinking until she was completely tipsy, Wine became a totally different person. She was pouty, vulnerable, in need of comfort, and no longer trying to hide her feelings. That's why I love Wine's drunk scenes so much. Not because they're cute or funny, but because they're some of the rare moments when we get to see who she really is. A sober Wine would never say what she's truly thinking, but a drunk Wine accidentally reveals everything. Meanwhile, Lan continues to prove that she is the biggest green flag in this entire series. Whether it's taking care of Wine, paying attention to the smallest details, or always showing up exactly when Wine needs her most, she never disappoints. Every interaction between them feels like watching a couple who have already been together for years. And that's exactly why the final scene of this episode was both adorable and hilarious. The two of them sat across from each other, holding hands, discussing whether they should become each other's exclusive, friends with benefits. I'm sorry, but you already look like a couple. You eat together, you sleep together, you share your feelings, thoughts, and personal secrets. You get jealous of each other, you sulk because of each other, you care about each other. You even argue like a real couple. And yet you're still sitting there debating whether or not you should become exclusive friends with benefits. That moment made me want to laugh and scream at the screen at the same time. You two are already in love. But the more I think about it, the more I realize that's actually what makes this series unique. I'm also very curious about the changes the series has made compared to the original novel. Characters like Prao and Tangwa have already been altered quite significantly. That will almost certainly lead the story in a noticeably different direction. The saddest part is that this series only has 10 episodes, and we've already reached the halfway point. I'm honestly not ready to say goodbye to this series yet. If the second half maintains the same level of quality, I truly believe this could become one of the most memorable girl love series of the year. And if you still haven't watched it, go watch it. If you have already seen episode 5, let me know your thoughts.